Elliot from My Online Car Guy 1. I would like to introduce to you a new series we're going to be adding to the channel called DIY Car Mods with Elliot. And in this particular series, I'm going to be bringing you guys into the install bay, not to teach you what and exactly bolt for bolt how to do what we do, but instead to let you join me while I do it, and I'll share a couple of tips, some small tricks, and my opinion, and we will work together, and I want to see your opinion and see what you guys are thinking about.
Wait for it.
What we're doing here in the shop, that's what we're going to be doing. Damn! New intro, please. So today we're doing some air ride on a Mercedes. All right, so here is our trunk with our artwork and some of the parts we're working on. We have 2 air compressors. They are pumping air into that tank. That tank, air, will go into the struts of the vehicle to raise and lower it accordingly. Okay, now it's been 3 days of rewiring stuff, and we finally got it underway. What? I'm totally kidding. That, which was the Mercedes Air Ride Afternoon Project. Another day in the life of do as much as you can before the end of the workday. And in other news, Mike did manage to get our door panels and stuff stripped off. This one is here because we need it, but see, the door panels are stripped out. Same in the back. So that project will be underway. The work with the Maserati, the Mazzy, is to do a custom door panel. So this is essentially what our door panel looks like currently, which is kind of a nice design, honestly. I have to put 2 of these and 2 of these in just this part of the door, and I have to make it look as badass as I can and try to show you guys how we manage that. I don't have a plan yet, but we're going to make it happen.
Confidence.
And that is what we're working on there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hanging out with us today while we worked on that stuff. I had some other stuff lined up for you guys to join me with. I had an amp install on a Dodge Ram, but the client was a no-show, so I get to go home. We are done for today. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Elliot, My Online Car Guy 1. We are following up. It is the next day, diving into the Mazzy. Last night, while I was at home, I was thinking about those door panels, trying to figure out the bits and pieces that we want to incorporate into that project. This is not another shameless plug, but I'm telling you guys, got to give this one a ride. French vanilla, frozen coffee with extra syrup, medium.
Nice.
Absolutely a morning game changer. So I'm gonna sit down and get started. I've got some computer work I need to do first thing this morning, but while I do that, I'm gonna have Mike go ahead and start cutting these door panels down. What you doing, Bubs? So all of these are the rivets for the armrest, yeah?
The only ones we're missing are these.
So we'll put all those back, and it's just these.
Yep.
And those are on the panel we're changing.
Yep.
So Mike is working on trimming up those back door panels. Ryan is here today. It looks like he's working on some body shop stuff out back. So at the very least, let me take you guys out back, and you guys can take a look at what we're working on out there as well. So here we got Mr. Andy's Impala, which that is here. She had a slight fender bender here in the back. Not a big deal, but still needs to be fixed. This one has a factory drain. Something weird's going on. It's just shutting itself down. But the cool one that's being worked on out here, molding in a little bit of a fender flare for the client. He's got much wider wheels, and it'll look like this one, or more like this one. Yeah, it's good. So we're gonna have to cut some of this inside out. All right, so the shop workday is complete. It is time to clock out. So just as far as our recap for the day, Ryan did manage to get some of that body work squared away out back. I already showed you the Maserati, the upper door panels are in and mounted. Those look great. The Thursday workday's done. Thanks for hanging out with us today. So it is Friday. We have convertible Camaro. We got to button up some window tint on, and then we're going to spend some time in the Mazzy. That is what is pre-arranged for the day. We'll see what else ends up being added to the day. We're going to go ahead and bang out some window tint on this. I got a Camaro for us to do some trim work and a pair of speaker install. And then after that, we're going to spend the rest of our day working the Maserati, or at least I am. All right, so 20% window tint to match the rear on this beautiful pickup truck. Don't worry, Epic is also tired of my shit today.
Yes, I am.
All right, so tint number 2 is here. We are going to button this one up, and then we're gonna be out of time. It's gonna be another day we did not get to the Mazzy. Hey, good morning and welcome. Today is another day that we're gonna attack the Maserati. I have an idea. I ran it by the client. It was agreed. That makes it a good idea. In order to take a step toward that idea, what I have to do is finish framing those door bottoms out so that I have a hard canvas, a frame. All right, well, I'm at the shop. First thing in the morning, though, I do have some YouTube work I have to do. So I'm gonna start my day off with a breakfast sandwich and a Dunkin' Donuts, and then we can go ahead and jump into the work there in the back. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate not being by myself. Feeling lonely. I'm so lonely, but not anymore because you guys are here. So we got the resin, we got the hardener. We're gonna be using the chip brushes. Here's our upper door panel, and then our lower, right? Our lower piece here. And what I wanna do is I wanna laminate essentially this bottom edge to this, making our own piece. So when we re-separate it, this has a perfectly fitted top. Oh, man. All right, so we have the door protected. This is fiberglass chop mat. This is gonna be the membrane or the stealth that the fiberglass resin, that it makes it strong. Now we're gonna let this cure overnight. And then tomorrow, we're gonna add more layers to it, which is gonna thicken it up. But more importantly, it's gonna strengthen that edge. I'm not overly trying to blow your minds today. Just letting you know what we did. Okay, so we got some time in on the Mazzy finally. A little bit of help with Mike. It's time to go home. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, we are back at the shop. It is the next day. On the calendar, it looks like we got a full 4-door window tint on an XTS, a Cadillac XTS. So I guess we'll, let you join me for that. But then we're getting right back to the Mazzy doors. The glass itself, you're just as white as the crack. Hi, Ryan. All right, back to window tint. Oh, did you see we're putting the radio in? Yep, the whole center console's out now. Back on the fiberglass. So you can see it's hardened. So we'll add an extra layer to that one, and then we'll get over here to these ones. So I'm all cleaned up for this morning, grabbing our morning Dunkin' Donuts and the baby's pup cups, and then we're headed into the shop. How damn messy this shop is. So I think we're gonna start our day with a little bit of cleaning. But first, check that out. You see how dark it is right there? It's because it's thicker. You guys are with me because we are doing a radar detector, Valentine 1 Gen 2 Hardwire on a Cayman S. That guy right there. So what we're doing, as far as the radar detector, is not using the cigarette lighter plug. We're going to do a powered hardwire. So that's the only real reason for the video, to show you how we're going to do it and let you guys join us on that. We're going to show you Mike, who's back doing all the work while I take the credit for it.
Stop it.
All right, so that is our mount with our radar detector in it. Thank you, Mike. Next is the hardwire itself, okay? Atlas is tired of my shit for putting him in that cone. Wayne's World. Party time. Excellent.
Yes, sir.
With that one, the Porsche goes back out to the client. All right, so our next vehicle is here. It is a Yukon Denali XL. So we're gonna bring the sub box inside. We're gonna take the subwoofers out and try to get that ohm load stable for him. And I will show you guys what we're looking at. All right, so this is our guy here. We're gonna flip her up on her back. And we need to get a ohm. We need to get the meter on the back here.
K ohm, 2K ohm.
Here, I like going to the 20.
Okay.
Myself. Right now we're 1.5, 2 ohm load. So we have only one set of terminals here. So this is a single 4 ohm sub. This one here was also a single 4 ohm sub. So it is exactly what we thought it was.
What we thought they were.
The correction is exactly what it needed to be, as far as separating the subs from each other, no longer parallel together. And that'll stabilize the client's systems. It's going to be all good to go. Guess what?
What?
Today, I know what I want to eat.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Which is?
Pizza. Pizza. I know that I'm hungry, as you guys can tell by the shape of this art right here. Oh my god! Wow! I am definitely hungry. Today, I'm feeling some pizza on my long day. Pizza! Alright, so now we're at 2 ohm and 2 ohm. And this is the client's amp. And you see we're wired in stereo. So we got one on one channel, one on the other. So everything should be solid and stable now.
Wrong way. I did that a couple of times. Alright, so she is completely done, but if you get up and look at it.
Well, from in here, the lines look pretty decent. That, technically, is over the line. All right, so Ryan says he's got those 2 wires ran for us. He's got to work out in the parking lot today, so we got so much going on. Oh, yeah. He's got it all put back together. There's our camera right there. We have image. All right, and in sad news, it turns out that that Mercedes that we just did the air ride service call on got T-boned. Everybody's okay. Nobody got hurt. So what's going on?
So I popped them. There was nothing.
Oh, this one's got a rag.
That one has a napkin. This one has a rag and a piece of paper.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! And a Cheeto.
Oh, snap.
Oh shit!
The base Cheeto right there. For real. For Andy's Impala, somebody caught him slipping. Then we have the T-Bird here. We have the radio cut in and ready to go. And then we decided for the 6x9s in the rear, instead of cutting all this up, we're actually going to install them in the trunk. And then there's the Mozzie, which we're going to make some headway on them door panels. So let's get those done. So I stayed a little late. The guys have already gone for the day. I turned the music on, closed the doors, just kind of grinded a little bit to make some headway on these Maserati doors. This is my entire lower right now, what I have in mind, since we took the time to shape this upper piece so that when we go to put it on and line it up, it should fit right in there like a mouth guard. See that? That's it for me. I appreciate you guys who joined us for the week. That is it for me for the week. I'm going home. I'm gonna go play some Call of Duty while I consider getting the new Battlefield 6, because I heard that that's better than the newest Call of Duty. So if you guys want to find me there, it's Captain Awesome. You probably already met me in the DMZ. Anyways, I'm headed home. I'm tired. So I enjoyed the company. You guys are awesome. This car has to be f***ing awesome. So jump back in to the next of the series so that you can see how this turns out. Later.